Ace king. Yesterday. Win, push. Pocket 6. Call. Oh, don't no. No. Oh, no. I pocket.
Pachechi is right. Liv does have 2 big cards, but he knows it's his tournament life on the line.
Okay, I fold. I pocket.
She gets her revenge.
And Liv takes a nice one without having to see a flop.
Yeah.
Ace king, ace J, ace queen. No more.
Spot on.
Well, either that or I have an overpair team.
Get it? Get it?
Or I can have nothing.
I don't know.
A disciplined fold from Pachechi then, but he was unable to get away from a pair of 6s just 3 hands later and left the tournament in 7th place. Chip leader Carlsen sent him packing and extended his already mighty lead. Carlsen continued to dominate until a monster pot against Pettersson a few hands later. He doubled the fin up, catapulting him into 2nd place with a queen on the river. So Carlsen now with competition at the top of the table. The action didn't slow down. 2 hands later, we were down to 5. Dieppe, forced to push with 10 big blinds, found himself dominated by Michael Piper's 10s, and it was arrivederci to our last Italian player.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. So 5 remain then. Carlsen still leads, but Pettersson and Rybin look to be closing the gap.
Whoever goes out next collects 270,000 euros. The winner will scoop 1.25 million. Blind still 80 and 160,000. Michael Piper under the gun.
Little suited connector. Thinking about an under the gun steal here.
I'm going to try and remain objective and hide my excitement of having 2 Brits at the final table in the final 5, but go England!
And Rybin picks up ace-10 next to act.
Carlsen with jacks on the button. There is the 4-bet from Carlsen. He makes it 1.9 million.
Carlsen fighting fire with fire and 3 bets with 4 bets.
Now, Rybin gets creative with hands like 3-4 hearts, but Michael Piper quickly folds.
Carlsen showing a lot of strength with this 4-bet. We all know Rybin can be stubborn.
Call.
And Alexei calls.
1,980,000.
So to present the board, Alexei.
There is 4.5 million in the middle. Top pair for Rybin with top kicker. The overpair for Carlsen. This is where it gets messy.
Check.
He thinks he's trapping.
Check to trap.
And then fall into the jaws yourself when Carlsen makes the continuation bet. He sticks out just shy of 1.5 million.
That's 1/3 of the pot.
460,000.
Carlsen forcing Rybin to make a move here on this flop. And Rybin's counting his chips.
How much?
1,460,000.
You know what he's like, William. He could well just shove this.
I'm all in.
He does shove it.
Alexei, re-raise, all in.
I call.
And Jakob.
Carlsen has to call, and his jacks are good.
Alexei shows ace 10, so pair of 10.
Alexei has a saying, always an ace on the desk. He's going to need to see an ace or a 10 on the turn or river, or he's our 5th place finisher.
It's a queen. No help.
Same outs needed with one card to come.
One time Slovenia.
Or an ace. Let's see the river card. It's a 5 of hearts.
No ace this time. He is the man who collects 270,000 euros for finishing 5th here at EPT San Remo.
Easy come, easy go. Reben gambled it up and gambled it out.
And his chips go across to the Swede as he walks to the rail.
The dejected look on his face.
Carlsen now has close to 20 million. His stack went up, then it went down, and now it's gone up big time.
Down to 4 then, and just 5 hands later, another one bit the dust. Short stack Michael Piper raised all in with Queen 10, only to get called by Carlsen, sitting there with Ace King.
Look,
You need it more
I
than
don't think you mean that. You should touch his sweater.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
So going to the flop, Piper was dominated.
Show him a look. You're going to read it out anyway, aren't you? Oh.
And it only got worse.
King of spades. See the turn card, please.
Big.
And a blank on the turn sealed his fate. So Piper comes up short, but takes home 345,000 euros. Not a bad payday at all. Just 3 remain then, and Carlsen is looking unstoppable with 19.5 million in chips. Pettersson is second with almost 12 million, while Liv has just half that amount. So it looks to be a battle of the boys, but can Liv achieve the unimaginable and beat them both to come out on top?
Liv, the last remaining Brit now that Michael Piper's hit the rail.
Piper's out of sight, out of mind, out of chips. My number 1 and 2 picks have just hit the bricks.
We're not going to ask you back now.
All right, Liv with some pocket 8s here.
Yeah, the blinds have gone up, by the way. We're playing 100-200 now. Liv starts the hand with 6 million in chips.
She is the short stack 3-handed.
She raises from the small blind.
575,000.
Nice sized raise out of position here with a pair of 8s.
Tony Pettersson looks like he's going to very quickly re-raise with King Queen.
Levin answers all in and the call.
Very quick all in and a very quick call.
And here we go, off to the races again.
Queen.
8 of spades, 8 of clubs.
Tony Pettersson got very lucky with a queen on the river in a previous all-in confrontation. Saw him take the chip lead from Jakob Carlsen. And I believe that was against pocket 8s as well. And that's why Liv is feeling the pressure. Also, her tournament's on the line right now.
Flop comes 3 of diamonds,
Come on,
5
queen.
of clubs, jack of spades.
Liv can be happy about this one.
Still in the lead, she doesn't want to see it.
I think she'll be happy when the river card's dealt and they're all blanks.
8.
2 cards to
8
come.
diamonds.
Turn card is a 9 of spades.
Both players calling cards. And Pettersson picks up the gut shot.
And the river card.
10, a king or a queen for him to eliminate Liv, but it's the 8 that she called for. I'm sure she's a little bit frustrated that it was the 8 of hearts rather than the 8 of diamonds. That's the one she wanted, but she'll take it.
She'll take it nonetheless. She found the double up button.
like 6 point something. I don't know.
Well, the situation switches. She now has a stack of 12 million. Pettersson now the short stack with 6 million.
Welcome back to San Remo for the penultimate final table of the PokerStars.com EPT Season 6. Jacob Carlsen has a monster chip lead after taking out Alexei Rybin in 5th and Michael Piper in 4th place respectively. But Liv is on the move after just doubling up through Tony Pettersson. 3 remain, but who will triumph in Season 6? Well, let's ask the man who won here 2 years ago. Joining me is professional poker player Jason Mercier. And Jason, do you know any of the players left?
Yeah, I know. Well, I played against the Finnish kid on day 3, and I played against the other 2 people. I played against Liv a decent amount and talked to her a lot, and Jacob, I played against him online a lot.
Who would you put your money on?
Probably Jacob, but I heard that Liv has been playing really
Very
well.
well.
Yeah, and she hasn't even been all in until the recent coin flip that she just won. So, you know, when you're in the zone, nobody can take you down sometimes.
You're in the zone, you're in the zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. And we'll see you in Monte Carlo.
Thank you.
Yes, the grand final is coming. There is the small matter of crowning a champion here in Italy first. Carlsen's folded the button. Liv with the decision, with 7s in the small blind.
Looks like she's going to raise it up again while the deck's going her way.
Well, I thought she was going to do the same, William, but she's just called.
Limped. She's mixing it up.
Pettersson elects to see a free flop. So she raises with 8s, but calls with 7s.